Assalamu Alaikum, my dear young friends. Allah invites us many times in the Quran to look at the wonders of His creation and to reflect on the signs all around us. One of those amazing signs is rain, a precious blessing that gives life to the earth. Have you ever wondered where rain comes from? More than 1400 years ago, Allah described beautiful signs about rain, clouds, and water in the Holy Quran. Today, modern science helps us understand how this amazing water cycle works. Today, we'll discover what Allah tells us in the Quran about rain and learn how science explains the wonderful journey of water called water cycle. Let's begin our exciting adventure.
Before we begin, let's look at the amazing journey of water. The water cycle has 5 main steps. Step 1, evaporation. Step 2, condensation. Step 3, precipitation. Step 4, collection. Step 5, groundwater storage. After these steps, rain helps bring life to plants, animals, and people. Now, let's discover each step one by one.
The journey begins when the sun warms oceans, rivers, and lakes. The water changes into tiny droplets called water vapor and rises into the sky. Science calls this process evaporation.
Allah tells us in the Quran, "It is Allah who sends the winds and they raise the clouds."
Today, science explains that winds move moist air and help carry clouds across the sky. This is one of the amazing ways Allah manages the world He created. Allah tells us that He gathers the clouds together and makes them into layers. Then, rain comes from within them.
Science explains that as water vapor cools high in the sky, it changes into tiny drops of water. These tiny drops join together inside the clouds. As more and more droplets combine, they become larger and heavier. When they are too heavy to stay in the clouds, they fall to the earth as rain.
Allah says, "And we sent down water from the sky in due measure." Science explains that when the tiny water droplets inside the clouds become too heavy, they fall to the earth as rain. Every raindrop is part of Allah's perfect plan for life on earth.
Allah tells us that the rain is settled in the earth. Science explains that some rainwater flows into rivers and lakes, while some slowly sinks into the ground, becoming groundwater.
The water cycle has finished. Now, let's see how Allah uses this blessed water to bring the earth back to life.
Allah calls rain blessed water because it brings life to the earth. Science tells us that plants absorb water through their roots. With sunlight, water, and nutrients, they grow and produce fruits, vegetables, and grains. Rain is one of Allah's greatest blessings for every living thing.
Isn't Allah's creation amazing? Today we learned that the Quran's beautiful signs about rain, clouds, and water, while science explains the process. Every drop of rain is a beautiful gift from Allah. So let's always be thankful and never waste water. Assalamu Alaikum. See you in our next adventure.